What's your job? I'm a businessman. But what is your job? I work in a company. But really, just tell me, what is your job? I'm a salaryman. 全然答えになってないじゃん。自分の仕事について英語でスムーズに話せますか? Let's get to work. Hi everyone, it's Scott here from That's English School. This is part 1 of a 3-part series of videos teaching you how to talk about your job in English. English is different from Japanese. There is no word in English for 会社員. You can't just say the company that you work for. If you give more details and try to describe things, things will go more smoothly. This video is going to help you speak about your job more smoothly and naturally. I often hear phrases such as, I'm a Japanese businessman. In English, people expect you to give more information. When you can't describe about your job, it's very mysterious. It can sometimes look like you're being secretive, and that's not a good way to make friends. Let's look at today's lineup. First, I'm going to give you the top 10 phrases to help you talk about your job. Then, we're going to have 3 case studies. The first case study is about John, and he is a salesman. Hello, I'm John Richardson, and I'm a sales manager here at ABC Company in Tokyo. The second case study is about Mayumi, and she is a kindergarten teacher. Hi, I'm Mayumi, and I work as a kindergarten teacher. The third case study is about William, and he is a restaurant owner. I'm William, and I'm self-employed. I run my own restaurant. Okay, let's get started with the top 10 phrases to help you describe your job. Oh, and please get a notebook and a pencil to take notes. 最後まで見ててね. Number 1, I am a. So when we're using this one, this is the most simple one to use. I am a plus job title. So don't forget to add the little a, I am a, to this sentence. I am a teacher. I'm a police officer. I'm an engineer. I'm a chocolate taster. Number 2, I work as a. So we can use this one. I work as a and job title. Again, don't forget to add the little a into the sentence. I work as a chef. I work as a doctor. I work as a bus driver. I work as a bike delivery person. So that's sushi, a pork cutlet, and a margarita pizza. Okay, I'll be there in 5 minutes. If you're finding this video to be useful, please subscribe to our channel. チャンネルを登録してくださいね。あとはいいね押してね。Thank you. Number 3, self-employed. I am self-employed. You can use this phrase if you work by yourself. If you own a business, you can say, I run my own business. If you own a restaurant, you can say, I run my own restaurant. You can also say, I'm my own boss. Or, I work for myself. Try not to say, I'm independent. That just sounds weird. Some people think 独立してる means independent, but nope.
Oh.
You can also use the word freelance. I've heard this word being used in Japanese before. I'm a freelance journalist. I freelanced for the BBC. Okay, here is an interesting fact. When freelance first came into English in the early 1800s, it was used to refer to a soldier who would fight for whichever nation or person paid them the most. Free means doesn't belong to any group, country, or army. And lance is the long weapon used by soldiers on horses, just like the soldier on the right. Freelancer. 浪人みたいな感じかな? 違うかな? It was originally 2 words. Free, lance. But over the years, it became 1 word. Freelance. Number 4, I work in a. So we go like this. I work in a plus workplace. Remember, we need the a before the workplace. I work in a factory. I work in a high school. I work in an office. Can we say I work at an office? Well, I think I work in an office sounds better. But in reality, native speakers use both. They both sound fine. Number 5, I work for. So you have to say, I work for plus company name. I work for Sony Entertainment. I work for the Hilton Hotel Group. I work for Microsoft. You can also use it for a person's name. I work for Elon Musk. I work for Tom Cruise. Oh, hi, Mr. Cruise, yes. When do you need me? Yep, okay. The new Mission Impossible movie. Number 6, I work with. So you say it like this. I work with people, equipment, or things. I work with children. I work with elderly people. I work with computers. I work with oil paint. I work with animals. Number 7, shifts. I work shifts. I do shift work. I work the early shift. I work the day shift. I work the night shift. I do rotating shift work. I work 2 days on, 2 days off. My work schedule changes all the time. Number 8, I'm in charge of. So we make a sentence like this. I am in charge of plus area of responsibility. I'm in charge of purchasing. I'm in charge of the computers. I'm in charge of security. I'm in charge of the Kanto region. You can also say I'm responsible for. So I'm responsible for plus that responsibility. I'm responsible for this project. I'm responsible for distribution. Or you could say I deal with. I deal with plus responsibility. I deal with public relations. I deal with overseas inquiries. Number 9, my job is exciting. So we say my job plus an adjective. My job is fun. My job is so much fun. My job is rewarding. My job is physically demanding. My job is mentally demanding. My job is really hard. My job is boring. Number 10, I've been here since. I have been with company name since starting time. I've been with the BBC since 2015. I've been with Toyota since graduating. I've been with Google since I was 28. I've been with this company too long. Okay, let's go for an overview of the 10 phrases. Number 1, I am a teacher. Number 2, I work as a teacher. Number 3, I'm self-employed. Number 4, I work in an office. Number 5, I work for Microsoft. Number 6, I work with children. Number 7, I work shifts. Number 8, I'm in charge of purchasing. Number 9, my job is exciting. Number 10, I've been here since 2015. Okay, let's go over to our first case study. It's going to be John. I usually work in the head office in Marunouchi, but as I'm in charge of the whole of the Kanto region, I go on a lot of business trips. We deal with semiconductors, so I mainly work with engineers and technicians from around the world. I've been working here since way back in 2006, so you could say I've been around for a while. My job is really hard, but I enjoy having the opportunity to learn about new technology. Hello, I'm John Richardson and I'm a sales manager at ABC Company here in Tokyo. I usually work in the head office in Marunouchi, but as I'm in charge of the whole of the Kanto region, I go on a lot of business trips. We deal with semiconductors, so I mainly work with engineers and technicians from around the world. I've been working here since back in 2006, so you could say I've been around for a while. My job is really hard, but I enjoy having the opportunity to learn about new technology. Okay, let's go over to our second case study, which is Mayumi. Hi, I'm Mayumi and I work as a kindergarten teacher. I work in a really small kindergarten in the east side of Tokyo. I really enjoy my work. I'm responsible for a class of 5 to 6 year olds, so it can be physically demanding, but their little smiles, they always cheer me up, The job involves singing and dancing and doing craft work, so it keeps me busy. I've been working here since I graduated university, and I hope to be working here for a long time to come. Hi, I'm Mayumi and I work as a kindergarten teacher. I work in a really small kindergarten in the east side of Tokyo, and I really enjoy my work. I'm responsible for a class of 5 to 6 year olds, so it can be physically demanding, but their little smiles always cheer me up. The job involves singing, dancing, and doing craft work, so it keeps me busy. I've been working here since I graduated university, and I hope to be working here for many more years to come. Let's move on to our third case study. Here's William. I'm William and I'm self-employed. I run my own restaurant. I'm in charge of everything basically. Purchasing, ordering, scheduling, menu planning, and the most important part, cooking the best food in the city. I'm here most of the time, but our staff work in shifts. We have the early shift and the late shift. I've had this place for 10 years now and we're still going strong. I like to work with fresh ingredients, especially seafood. It's a fun job, and because we have an open kitchen, I have the chance to chat with the customers. I'm William and I'm self-employed. I'm a chef and I run my own restaurant. I'm in charge of everything basically, purchasing, ordering, scheduling, menu planning, and of course the most important part, cooking the best food in the city. I'm here most of the time, but our staff work in shifts. We have the early shift and the late shift. I've had this place for 10 years now, so still going strong. I like to work with fresh ingredients, especially seafood. It's a fun job, and because we have an open kitchen, I get the chance to chat with the customers. So that was part 1 of a 3-part series. Be sure to watch the other 2 parts. Now, do you feel some of the phrases and the expressions you learned today could help you improve your English? I hope so. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.